and welcome to a current TBR video. Or at least that'll be the name for now until I don't think of something else. Now, I have said in my goals video, if you watch that, goals for the channel for this year, that I want to get back to reading more than I have the hell even in the past 2 years. And I also, one video, I think it was one of my wrap-ups that I said I might do TBR videos. If you don't know, TBR stands for To Be Read. I'll also leave it here on screen, right here. Now, I was never good at sticking to those, and I even used to make currently reading videos. Also not good at those. To be fair, I didn't read that much, so there was not always that much to show. So I thought about it, and I'm going to combine them into one. Where it'll be what I'm going to read next, and also what I'm currently reading, essentially. I'm not going to make separate ones for comics and books. I'll just put those two together. I think the trick is to just stick to 2 things at a time for me. That way I'll at least actually do it. Instead of, if I have a big pile. Other hand's missing. So I'll do that. Every time there'll only be 2 things. We'll see how often I can make these as well. Hopefully there'll be a lot of updates and these sort of videos as well. Alright, so this will be the first one for this year. Today's the 1st of January of 2022. Let's hope we'll have a lot of good things this year. Alright, so like I said, each time will be 2 comic books or manga, which is essentially sort of a comic book, and 2 books. We'll start with the comics. Doesn't really matter. All right, so what I'm currently reading is Mouse Guard, Winter 1152 by David Peterson. I'm still reading this. I finally got back to it. I'm about here. I'm not halfway through, but I'm getting there. This is the continuation from Mouse Guard Fall 1152, and I'm really liking it so far. I have the 3rd one arrived for me, which is the story about one of the characters in this one. That won't go into spoilers here. Oh yeah. So far so good. I really enjoy these. There's a lot more stories in this universe that I want to pick up at some point. But I'm not in a hurry. I'll get them when I get them. Well, if I can. They're actually not that easy to get. Yeah, so there we go. That's what I'm currently reading. Now what I want to read next, if I want to get to this, Watchmen by DC, right? Alan Moore. Alan Moore wrote this. Did the art? I don't know even. What's that? Something slightly chewed the book, I think. Anyway, yeah. Dave Gibbons did the art. Did he? Yeah, he's the illustrator. Okay. So I finally want to read this story. I've been wanting to do that for a whole year now, even more actually. I want to see how I like it, if I like it. I haven't watched any reviews on this or something like that. Well, I don't watch reviews at all, really. But yeah, I want to go into this and see if I like it. It's quite a beast. It's like, it's on 400 pages, I think a little more. So it's gonna take a little bit to read this, but it does have numbers. I wish comic books would go back to having number pages. It makes it so much easier. But yeah, I'm gonna read a certain number of pages each day till I finish this, like I did with It by Stephen King. That's how I finished that one. So I think I'll do the same with this one. One, so I don't lose the will to read it. No, not the will, but I tend to drift off. That's one of my problems. I have so many books I started, hell, even 3 years ago at this point. And I need to get back to them. I will. I'll just take a bit of time. But I will. That's why Goodreads is handy. I at least know which ones I'm still currently reading. Alright, so that was the comic portion. Let's get to the books. So the book I wanted to read next is Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shanana Messenger. I don't know. You try. That's her name. Shanana. I'm gonna have to ask Google that one. Yeah, there we go. I bought this quite a while ago in Solomon. They do have the full series, I think, of this. So it's a magical series. There's this little girl who's a telepath. And she's gonna be taken away to another place. Kind of like Harry Potter in a way. They actually even says perfect for Harry Potter fans. So if you like Harry Potter, you might like this. Nor as it is we say in Russia, Gary Potter. Yeah, in Russian's Gary. Because it's hard for some reason in Russia to pronounce the H. I know because my dad says Gary Potter. Yeah, so I wanted to read this. I bought it quite a while ago. I'm going to start this. I read that mini book today. I don't know when you'll see my next book haul. And my friend Leo gave me a little book. Mr. Sneeze, it's called. It's really tiny. Finished it today. And it was cute. Yeah, I'm going to start this either today or tomorrow. I already have my Arena's bookmarked in it. So we'll see how it is. I hope it's nice. The font is very big, so that's always a good thing. And after that one, I'm going to read this. Living Dead in Dallas by Charlene Harris. This is the second book in the Suki Steakhouse series. Look at that, she's riding a coffin. I do kind of dig these covers. There's something so bizarre yet cool about them, you know? Like with the first one where a vampire's hugging her and they're like floating. I wonder if... No, they're not all floating because they did see the other covers. So there we go. That's my next one. I want to finish this series this year. Because like I said before, I only read the first two in Hebrew, the Hebrew translation. And that's it. I never continued. And I do want to, because I very much enjoyed the first one and the second one. So that's how I'm going to start. I'm not going to read this one immediately. I've only a few days ago finished the first book, Dead Until Dark. The reason I won't read this one immediately after is because I did that once with that was the series of Cassandra Clare. Immortal Instruments? Yeah, Immortal Instruments. I read all 4 books in Hebrew translation, one after the other, and I just got so sick of it by the 4th book. I need breaks in between series. Reading them one after the other is just too much for me. So I'm going to buy this entire series this year. You know, each time like 2 books, and then read them in between other books. Yeah, so that's it. That's it for now. I'll see what I read after that. But I'll only think about it after I actually finish Living Dead in Dallas. We'll see. But by then, I do hope to buy the 3rd book in the series. Because I really do want to... There's other series I want to read this year, but we'll go one series at a time. First, I'll finish this one, then I'll focus on finding other ones. And I suppose in the sense that is a bit hard to do, but I have so many books around, though. I still need to get through. I think quite a few of them are standalone, so it shouldn't really matter. But yeah, that's, let me show you the whole pile. I haven't thought of a thumbnail for this one. I'll just pick whatever YouTube has there. If I can live these without dropping them, that will be a miracle. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so that's it. That's about all I'll want to read in the near future. That'll be all. Yeah, because Watchmen will take a little while. I will get through it. I know I will. Just take a little while. I wonder if I'll like it in the end or not. I guess I'll see. Alright, so that is it for this one. I do hope you'll see a lot more of these this year. And this won't be the first one, and then only in like 3 months I'll film another one. We'll see. Alright, till next time. Remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!